Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely massive, ginormous Legends news coming out from a little video the Legends posted on both their Twitter and Instagram accounts. So if you follow either of those, you'll probably have seen the video where you can go check it out on your own. I'm not going to play the whole video because it's 4 minutes and it's kind of a lot of just talking. But there are 3 very important things I want to bring up here before we jump into the other update news that came last night, as well as what it might mean for Black Friday. You know, everything at this point is a hint, or at least some sort of maybe clue that you gotta look into when you're trying to figure out who's gonna be those Black Friday units. Now, in this video, they discuss the leader slot. They don't really give any new information. We basically know what it's gonna look like. And they essentially, Toshi is in this video talking. Again, I'll get struck by I've never seen anything work as fast as like Bandai when it comes to copyright striking when you include like their videos. Like those reactions to videos and stuff, those whole things just get obliterated. But they talked about the new feature, leader slot, where you're going to have a slot that's going to be marked leader, as you can see here on the screen. And with it, you can put a unit in there. And when you bring them into battle, the rest of your team gets their Z ability, and the rest of the team gives their Z ability to him. So you could run Frieza on a Sunfam team. Now, of course, Frieza doesn't buff the Sunfam at all, and the Sunfam doesn't buff Frieza, but if he's in your leader slot, bam, he buffs Sunfam, and Sunfam buffs him now. But you have to bring him into battle. That is the key. You can't just have someone in the leader slot and then not bring him into battle. So if you're planning on using the Purple Chilled, if you don't bring him into battle, his Z ability won't affect the team. So that's something you have to keep in mind. I know he was a popular one a lot of people are going to try and use until they announce that you have to bring him into battle for this whole Z ability stuff to work. But they said they plan on bringing these stuff out before Legends Festival. So Legends Festival, again, as you can see there in the top left, 14 days until Legends Festival. So we're going to be getting this very soon. They didn't give an exact date, but we will be getting this very soon. The next thing they discuss is boost characters. They really don't give us a lot. Even like, I don't even understand this graphic. The buffs we're planning to include Z tier plus 0% to 0. Like, it doesn't really give us a whole lot, but essentially it's to make your lower star characters better in PvP, as well as older characters who aren't used as often better as well. This is, again, something they said they plan to bring out very soon, just before Legends Festival. And our last bit of news is actually super massive, and I wasn't really expecting it, but this is, again, also coming out with the other leader slot and boost. But a new feature, equipment secure upgrade and guaranteed upgrade. There are 2 new types of upgrading to equipment coming to the game. Secure upgrade is you cannot go down in upgrade. So you know when you're upgrading your equipment, sometimes when you do like especially when you're using erasers trying to chase that final pink slot to get it Z or Z+, you know, or something like that. Sometimes you'll get it so it drops. Your ability drops on the equip. And instead of going up, and of course you want it to go up, not go down. Secure equip now will guarantee that it will not go down. It may not go up, but it won't go down at the very least. So you could just get, you know, no movement. And then guaranteed upgrade is your value will most definitely increase. It will go up. You will get more on that equip roll. Now that's gonna help out a lot if you're trying to, you know, max out your platinum equips that you really want to get Z+, maxed out and have the perfect amount of boost from them. But it does say here, additional costs apply. So it's going to cost more erasers, and CC, because you can use erasers or CC, or slot removers, I guess is their technical name. A lot of people call them erasers. But it's going to cost more for secure and then more for guaranteed. You will still be able to upgrade equipment the normal way, where there's a chance it might go down, or you can use more resources, whether it be CC or slot removers, to do secure or guaranteed. So it'll be interesting to see what number they put on it. I believe I saw Goresh responding to Prof, where he said it was like, did he say 30 erasers he thinks is what it's going to be for like a guaranteed thing? So I don't know. We'll have to see how they go about the costs for this, but this is super huge news I wanted to let you guys in on because you may not have seen this video, and this is massive for the game, especially if you're someone who chases those equips trying to get them Z+ and that. This is absolutely huge, especially the news we're getting the leader slot and that stuff soon. It's going to be exciting. Legends is looking to be very exciting in the upcoming days. Now, next up, I think the next big news is we got new story added. I'm just going to click on it here. We got new story added to Legends last night. They added book 2 for part 11. So finally, some new story. Go play it, see what Shallot's up to. I actually have not gone through and done it yet. I was doing the raid earlier this morning because I hadn't played the raid at all yet. So that's what I was doing. But next up, Sparky and Limit Break is coming back. It'll be coming back on the 12th. What's today? The 10th. So the 12th is Friday. It'll be coming back on that Friday morning. So be ready for that. And basically, it's also only going to be around for, what is it, 3 days? It goes away on the 16th at 12 a.m. So it's like 3 days. Like, it's one of those really short ones where they're trying to get you to summon before there's a big event such as Legends Festival with Black Friday and all that stuff. Of course, it's 3000 CC. From it, you get 1000 regular Z power and 600 LF Z power. If you have 3000 CC, I recommend that you go ahead and do it. Or you can, of course, save. Black Friday is right around the corner, so saving is definitely, no one's gonna, say bad things about you if you want to save. But getting 600 Z power you can use on any of the, LFs you already have. If there's someone you want to get to it, go for it. But if you'd rather save, save. This is one of those things where, like, this banner has value. Yes, it's a bait, but it's not a bait that has, like, no value. This banner definitely has value. If you want to use 1000 Z power, maybe there's a unit you want to throw it on. Or maybe, there's an LF you'd like to get. You have one at 4 stars. This will get them to 6 stars. Get that extra Z ability, something like that. If that's something you want to do, then go for it. Otherwise, of course, save for Black Friday, which will be just around the corner. Again, when I pull up my little calendar here, I'll remind you all, Black Friday is the 26th. We're currently on the 10th. So, like 2 weeks away, guys. 2 weeks away. Also, the 23rd is when they will be announcing. It's the video and stuff for the Legends Festival. I assume this is when they will announce the Black Friday units, in which case, then they have a few days where people get all excited, build up hype, tell their friends to go download the game so they can get ready to spend their money to give it to Bandai, and then we will have Black Friday. Super exciting. Of course, Thanksgiving is also on the 25th if you're in America or celebrate that holiday. But whew, this is gonna be, it's getting exciting. It's getting real exciting. As for other updates brought in this, weekly, or no, it's not even the weekly. Today's freaking, oh no, it is the weekly. Yeah, it is. Stupid. They brought the tournament power updates. They made it so they finally added the limit where it increases energy from 5 to 25, and that you now start with 5 energy instead of 2. Normally you start out the season with 2. Now they start with 5. Also, the limit is 225, so you don't have to play it as often. You can wait more because, it'll give you your energy. They also improved load times, which is nice, and then increased the special move gauge charge rates, so there's more special moves being used, but this also works for the enemy team. So keep that in mind. There will be more special moves being thrown around by both sides, you and the enemy. Expanded the equipment limits from 270 to 300. Exciting news paired with the news that we'll be able to upgrade our equipment, without having so much RNG. You can kind of counteract it now with, enough resources. I don't know why they went and bothered with this, but they increased the amount of Legends Friends invites you can do, which, if you don't remember, these are the missions where you have to have someone who has played less than a week on the game, which, these missions are impossible if you don't have, like, a YouTube or, like, a TikTok or some sort of following on the game. You stream, you don't have a following on the game where you can show your followers to, your code, they can add it and then do it. Because you have to get new players. Like, if they have played more than a week, they literally cannot accept these missions and help you. So I don't know why they've bothered to do this, but if you have had people complete these missions, like you're another content creator or something, or you just happen to have a way to let 30 people who have accounts less than a week old, do it, you can get another 300cc. So, I mean, I did it, but that's because I make beginner videos, so I have a whole bunch of people who just start playing the game, who watch them and then hit the friend code. But so it's, I don't know why they did that, but I mean, I'll take 300cc, but this is a weird thing to bother with. Upcoming update on the 24th. This is when they will be changing the tag to event exclusive characters, which is basically all the free-to-play characters are now going to be under the tag event exclusive. Legends Road will no longer just be Legends Road, it'll be event exclusive. So that's pretty exciting. I said we'll definitely add a lot of utility to the free-to-play units, being able to run them together, with each other instead of just Legends Road kind of being with Legends Road, You'll be able to throw them in with other characters, like, characters from the Fierce Fight Legends of Goku right here. So, super exciting. Also, is he part of this? I don't know, but he's in the rare metal exchange shop, so yeah. And that's we do have 2 new Zenkais that I want to talk about, because when we're discussing who is the Black Friday unit, again, we have to look at everything they added in the game, which is why I'm kind of going over everything in this, update news kind of stuff. And this is interesting because we got a new unit last night, a free-to-play Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Here he is. I have not gone through and, done all the stuff to get him and played with him, but from what I've been seeing on social media, YouTube, Twitter, all those good, places, it seems he's good. So that's exciting. Does extra damage against hybrids, which is nice. He has some other nice abilities as well. He's free to play, so you should definitely just go out and get him. He's a yellow, of course, and his buffs, for those of you interested, are future and then also a powerful opponent and future buff in there. So yeah, interesting decision to make him yellow for future, because, I mean, well, I'll discuss that in a second. But, so our Zenkai is currently out. Of course, our Zamasu, very good Zenkai. You can get it for free, of course. Janemba, who's been out, you can have gotten him for free. You can still get him for free, I guess. Are those missions still around? I don't think they are. So, yeah, Janemba's around. You could have gotten him for free. Otherwise, you can continue summoning on his banner, I guess, if you want him. But then they added back Yellow Goku Black, which I would assume is just so you can have someone to Zenkai buff this new, Rose. But then Metal Cooler. Interesting to bring back along with the Goku Black. It's an interesting duo here. Of course, this is a future unit. We did just get another Zenkai for a future unit. We did just get a new future unit. Does this mean we're leaning towards Sword of Hope for Black Friday? It's looking like that. It's looking like things are tilting the scales in that direction. Metal Cooler is interesting. He, of course, with his Zenkai ability, buffs Red Lineage of Evil, which is an interesting thing to bring back at this time. Now, again, it could mean absolutely nothing at all. Or this could mean the idea that a lot of people have had, where we could be getting a cooler, an LF cooler, maybe for our November LF. Now, they haven't mentioned anything, like if we're not going to get one in the middle of the month and they're just going to save it for Black Friday, or if we are in fact on the 17th next week gonna have the grand news that we have a LF cooler in the game. It would be interesting if they really just released those movie units of the Piccolo and Abku, the yellow Ab Goku, that's his name. It would be interesting if they added them and then we didn't get some sort of further movement on the movie's tag with them. So I could still definitely see an LF cooler coming mid-month for our November LF, just because now, they've thrown this in, which I definitely could see this meaning absolutely nothing. But because it has Lineage of Evil in it, and because we got those 2 movie characters, and Cooler is connected to both the movie and Lineage of Evil, I think it has to be mentioned that we could still see that. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Again, we haven't gotten much more. It's all speculation at this point. But then, with the idea of Black Friday potentially being Sword of Hope Trunks now, continuing down that future path that Black Friday has been, involving Goku Black and Zamasu and all those guys, well, we look at the future tag here. So let's assume now we are in fact getting a Sword of Hope Trunks, okay? Again, it could still be Super Gogeta and Janemba, it could still be MUI and Full Power Jiren, but just because of what we got this week, it's looking like it's leaning towards more Sword of Hope Trunks. So, what could we potentially be seeing from this Sword of Hope Trunks? Well, if he is in fact probably going to buff Future, which I see no possible way he does not, but what color should he be? Well, Blue, Vegito Blue is still pretty good if you have him high stars. Gohan, Future Han is good. Rose is good if you have him high stars. Half Corrupted Zamasu, still pretty good unit, has, some real annoying mechanics. Super Saiyan Blue, the purple one, Vegito, still a pretty good unit. Zamasu is good if you have him Zenkai. I've been loving him. Goku Black is still good, man. This dude is ridiculous. And then that's kind of it for those that buff Future ability. Now, I mean, he's good. He's free to play. We just got him, so it'd be kind of sad if he wasn't any good. And I guess the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks Zenkai is still pretty good too. But the rest of them, not good. Not good. You don't want to be running like any of these other people. You can run, of course, Future. You can run the Perfect Cell on the Future tag, but he doesn't buff the Future tag, so I don't, I'm not going to consider that because he doesn't actually help anyone on the team. They just help him. and you want to try and get the most out of your Z ability. But what color should this Sword of Hope Trunks be? Now, of course, I know people are going to complain because he's a hybrid, and I don't see any way that he doesn't buff hybrids in some form when he comes out, because most LFs, I feel, buff 3 different tags, where it'll probably be Future, Hybrid Saiyan, and what is Trunks' other... Why am I completely blanking? Oh, Vegeta Clan. There we go. Vegeta Clan. It says they changed the name. It threw me off, man. Vegeta Clan. Future, Vegeta Clan, and Hybrid. Now, he could just buff people that are both Future. Like, he could have a buff where it's Future, a Vegeta Clan, and then people that are both Future and Vegeta Clan. But that seems really interesting because of how Future is looking right now and how that's not really, like, helpful at all. Because you'd have to run either then other Trunks with him or this Vegeta. That doesn't seem like a good idea. So he'll probably buff Hybrid Saiyans too, but, you know, whatever, we can get over that. What color? What color? I would say green is probably what he should be, because it's just been so long since we've gotten a green for Future. Goku Black is still an absolute animal, a creature, but it's probably best we get green. I'd say blue might be another good one, because then he'd get Zenkai buffed by this Trunks, and then Vegeta Blue is also an old unit, so, you know, I don't think you could go wrong with either. I personally wouldn't want blue just because I love running Vegeta Blue, but it wouldn't, you know, be at the end of the world for me. Purple, I don't think is a good idea because we just got him as a Zenkai. He's still pretty good at higher stars, and we also just got him really recently, so I don't think purple is a good idea for Future at all. Yellow, we just got this free-to-play unit, and then we also have Future Han, so I also don't think yellow's a grand idea. Red wouldn't be too bad, but Corrupted Zamasu is still good. I mean, otherwise, the red units are pretty doo-doo. Like, you don't want to be running any of the rest of them if you know, you're playing higher level. So, yeah, I think green would probably be the best idea. Just, you know, because we... Like, at least Vegeta Blue can get Zenkai buffed by the Trunks. Like, Goku Black's... I guess... No, this isn't the one that has a Zenkai. It's this one, the Extreme, that has a Zenkai. Yeah, but, yeah, it's... And then, I mean, if you look at the other tags that Trunks would be on, let's fly down. Where's the Vegeta? Oh, it's at the very end. The Vegeta Clan, what do they need? A green would be helpful as well. Green would definitely help out. I mean, he could get Zenkai this Black Friday as well. He could definitely get Zenkai. That would be fine too. But actually, that would work really well since they love to do the thing where they get a new unit and then they bring out a Zenkai for it that helps buff it. He would also then work, like, he would be used on Future as well. He would then be a nice green buff to help out the Sword of Hope Trunks, and you could just use him if you don't have the Sword of Hope Trunks, you don't pull him or whatever. But I think green would be another grand idea for your Vegeta Clan. Blue would also help. I mean, there's Majin Vegeta, who's still pretty decent, but, like, he's not the best. So I think blue could definitely help out here as well. Red, this guy's pretty good. Zenkai, Super Saiyan 4 on the, you know, Vegeta Clan. Yellow definitely is just, it's not needed. It just isn't. This guy's good. So is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Like, it's just... Purple? I guess purple would work for Vegeta Clan, but it really doesn't work for Future. Like, I'm looking at the purples here. You can run this Vegeta. He doesn't have the Z ability, but you can run him, so I guess that's just what you should do. You can run that Trunks too, but I think a green Sword of Hope Trunks would be best. And then I guess we'll go look at hybrids, although we all know what hybrids looks like. We all know what it looks like. Don't need yellow, they don't need a purple, they don't need a red, they'll never need a red. There's never gonna ever be a need for a new red for hybrids. Green, again, could work for them. They did get the Revival, Gohan, Kid Piccolo, you know, whatever, but blue also could work for them. Oh, God, if they got a blue man. Yeah, that's gonna do it, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think these changes mean it's gonna be Sword of Hope Trunks? Do you still have hope for MUI or Super Gogeta? Let me know what you're feeling for Black Friday down below. Any other tips or hints you've noticed in the game, would love to hear what you guys, you know, think about them. And that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed the video, though, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, go follow me on Twitch. I stream, guys. I stream. I have people still come in who are like, oh, I didn't know you stream. I watch your YouTube videos. I do. I stream. Come on down to my Twitch and have a good time. Love to talk to you guys in chat, but that's gonna do it. Hope you all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.